In the beginning of the movie, we see an appraisal meeting, where we are introduced to the main character of the story, Liam. He is giving his job presentation and assures the interviewers that the company is doing good. After the meeting, he takes a cab to go somewhere else. Inside the vehicle, an advertisement is running on a transparent screen. He pulls out a small remote and starts watching his past moments multiple times. He plays the meeting recording and looks at the interviewers' expressions. He continues to hear their talking about the presentation. Then we are shown that he gets implanted a special memory device behind his ear, called Grain. It is a device which records every moment and projects the memory straight to the human eyes. When he arrives at the airport, the security asks him to view his last week. They check every human he has met with and cleared him for the flight. In the following scene, we see Liam's wife Fionn. She is at a dinner party with her friends. Everyone is looking at Jeff's last week's stay in an expensive restaurant. He tells her that his moments are ruined because of a bad carpet. Just then Liam arrives and Lucy welcomes him. They have a small talk and she gives him a drink. When he goes into a room he notices his wife is talking to a man. When she sees him she runs to him saying that he has arrived early. She asks him about his appraisal meeting. The man walks in and introduces himself as Jonas. Later Liam talks about his interview and tells everyone that he is not sure how the appraisal went. The guests pressure him to show his memory and watch it together. Jonas says that Liam is not comfortable to show it, so they should drop the idea. When everyone goes for dinner, he stays back and replays the clips what he saw when he walked in. Lucy brings her new friend Hallam. Everyone starts having dinner and discuss about their relationships. Jonas explains that staying with one person for a long period is a boring thing. He says that although he is in a relationship with someone, yet he always prepared to impress other girls. Then Lucy tells everyone that Hallam does not have her memory device. Everyone gets surprised and she explains that a year ago someone assaulted her badly and takes her device out to sell it to some millionaire companies. After spending few days without the grain, she starts enjoying her life. One of them points out that their memories are not reliable and can affect our future. So she tries to stay with that. After the party, the couple takes a cab and heads for home. On the way, they watch Liam's job appraisal together. Fionn points out at one of the interviewer who signs a tick. She tells him that it must be good sign but he is not fully convinced. He changes the topic and points out that she laughed at every joke said by Jonas. They reach their home and ask the babysitter to stay the night as she is late for her home. Fionn offers her an extra bedroom and they both watch the day activities through their daughter's eyes. He questions his wife about her talking with Jonas. She tells him that they only dated for a month, a few years ago. Liam says that previously she told him that she dated Jonas only for a week. When Fionn denies he shows her the recorded memory where she says it was a week and she is caught in her lie. Later when they are having intercourse they watch their more exciting past moments. Fionn falls asleep and Liam decides to drink. He stays awake all night and watch every recorded memory of that day. He tries to hear Fionn talking with Jonas using lip-reading reconstruction. In the morning, the babysitter comes down and he tells her Jonas' joke and only his wife laughed. He asks her is it funny? Just then Fionn comes there and he tries to push the girl for his response. Fionn gets embarrassed and apologizes to her. She drops her home and is frustrated with Liam's behavior. He asks her to sit down and play the clips from her meeting with his friends. Liam points out that she gets stiff around him but not with her ex-boyfriend. He keeps asking her about her relations with Jonas. Finally she admits that they went out for 6 months and they downplayed the relationship, a year ago. He says that it wasn't a year ago for her ex. He shows her the clip where Jonas shares his hot moments of his earlier relationship. She gets angry and leaves from there. Liam keeps watching the same clips and drinks a lot of alcohol. Later he gets in his car and the device warns him not to drive in drunk situation. He neglects the warning and decides to meet Jonas. When he reaches there, he grabs a bottle and starts drinking. Jonas says that he can't enter his home like this and tells him he should call his wife. Just then Hallam comes there and Liam says an inappropriate joke at them. She asks him to leave from there but he grabs the bottle again and starts drinking. He comments on the rooms and asks Jonas if this is where he had sex with his wife. Jonas asks him to leave his home and tries to get him out. But he hits on his head with the bottle. In the following scene, he wakes up in his crashed car. He tries to find the memories what happened after, but gets nothing. He plays the clips and finds Hallam is scared and calling the police while he is fighting with Jonas. He threatens him to delete the interactions with his wife from his timeline. Jonas immediately deletes all the recordings and Liam lets him alive. While leaving, he warns Jonas to stay away from his wife. After seeing the whole recoding, he is stunned at what he has done. He decides to go home and wakes up Fionn. He asks her who is the father of their daughter. She gets confused and he plays his interaction with Jonas. She is shocked to see it and whispers, "What have you done?" He fast forward the clips to where all of her memories with Jonas can be seen and zooms in at a recent one, which is about 18 months ago. At that time she was already married with Liam. Their room's painting can be seen in the background. As he has exposed her, she gets in tears. She admits her mistake and says that was the time when he had walked out for 5 days without calling her. She explains that she was also drunk at that moment. He asks her whether they used protection while having intercourse and she replies they did. Then Liam asks her to show the recordings. She tells him that she already deleted the clip, but he forces her to show the blank gap in his memories. She quietly tries to delete it when he is busy and checking. Just then Liam alerts and stops her. He threatens her to put it on the screen. He becomes aggressive and she has no choice to show it. Then she plays the clip and Liam starts watching it. She hides her face while he watches her with Jonas. In the following scene, we see Liam laying in his bed, and Fionn and the painting are not there. He is replaying his memories with his daughter. When he walks through the house, he remembers his happy moments when he and Fionn were together. He goes to bathroom and stands in front of a mirror. He makes a cut behind his ear and takes the device out.